Hello, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. Yeah, not too bad at all. I just popped in to, well, I thought I better say hello. I think it's been 3 days since my last video I put out, which was the one about the Dresden motorcycle in the bike shed in London. I think that went all right. I wasn't there to see. Yeah, so here I am. Decision time, actually. Do you know life's full of decisions? This is a very important one. Do I wear my hat for this video, or do I not? I don't know. I ain't got much hair on top. Yes, put that hat on, John. Although, does the hat go with the pipe? Smoking the pipe. I've got some pipes to show you, but I'm going to try this little experiment. Because, you know, I'm an old bloke, I'm retired, I've got nothing to do. Does the pipe suit the baseball cap? I'm not sure. I think I should be wearing a trilby. What a load of nonsense. Yeah, anyway, I'll just carry on. Yeah, because I'm a creature of no, not a creature of a fashion icon. I am. I want to look the part. Funny thing is, lately I've been given two pipes. One day, and the very next day another one. This one is a clay pipe. I've never seen anything like it before. With a proper stem. Try and get this right. Proper stem. I haven't smoked this, and it's got a. Oh dear, this is very awkward. It's got. Yeah, there. That's a metal, kind of thin brass surround, and also around there, and a little thing for hanging it round your neck, I suppose. I don't know. But it came with this lid. It goes on there, but unfortunately it snapped off. The hinge bit broke. But I'm not going to smoke that anyway. I don't know what would happen if I did. The metal bit, it's just a clay insert. Nothing inside it. Doesn't look like it's actually ever been smoked. And that's very interesting. Trisha got me that at an auction. It was kind of her. Yeah, so that's that. With this little lid. And it feels cold to the touch, this. Obviously it's not lit, that's why, but I mean the clay feels very cold to the touch compared to an ordinary wooden pipe such as this. So that's that pipe. There's the base of it. It's got some writing on, but I just cannot make it out. I've tried with a magnifying glass. Everything else, I can't make out what that says. But it doesn't look like English, does it? Anyway, that's that. Not that that matters whether it's English or not. I don't know why I said that. I think I might have said it because in my mind I was thinking maybe Bavarian, German sort of thing. And then the next day, Andy gave me a lift home. I'd taken the bike down and sidecar to his workshop, and he gave me a lift home. And he said, "I've got a present for you." Is that what happened? Yeah, in his repair shop, he said, "I've got a present for you," and he gave me this. I've never had such a long stemmed pipe before, and the bowl, it looks like it's all been handmade, and that mark there you can see around it, that is actually the bark. It's still got its bark on, and you can maybe see that there. You can see there that the bark is actually splitting away from it, and it's not new by any means, so it's quite an old pipe. I'm going to have a smoke of this. I've cleaned it thoroughly and disinfected it, as one should. But there, yeah, and the bowl of this goes down very narrow. It goes to a narrow sort of ending, and it's very, very difficult to get the pipe cleaner in. I actually had to strip part of the pipe cleaner off to get it to go in and through, but I successfully did it, and I can suck on it now. I'm going to put some tobacco in it and have a smoke of it. It's just St. Bruno. Got it in my box, and let's see how we'll get on with that. While I was thinking of doing this video, I suddenly remembered a story. What I'm putting in here is just St. Bruno tobacco. It's not anything exotic, but I was going to tell you a story about some cannabis. Now, this is a remarkable story because it's the first time I ever smoked cannabis, and one of the few times actually. I'm not a great indulger of illegal substances. I'll just put that out there, just in case you thought I was. But no, I'm not. I've just had the occasional spliff, and even that doesn't happen nowadays much. I say much. It doesn't happen at all. I can't be bothered. Although the last time I did try it was a few years ago, and I had been warned about it, this stuff, only to have a couple of puffs of this particular spliff. And unfortunately I was sitting there smoking it, chatting away to someone, and I forgot about the couple of puffs. And so I kept on puffing, and after about half a dozen puffs, I thought, oh my God, what am I doing? And do you know, I couldn't walk. My legs went all wobbly, and my head was, I was gone with the fairies. I was having all these sort of visions. Lovely stuff. No, but to tell you the truth, it quite frightened me a bit. So, and that was a few years ago, and I haven't actually indulged in it since. But I do think that there is something to be said for the cannabis effect on, for health reasons, you know, for arthritis and all sorts of things. Apparently it's very good for. Anyway, I've now filled this pipe. As I say, it goes very narrow at the bottom, so I don't know what's going to happen. I'm now going to try and light it. Forget all that I just said about cannabis. Don't know why I said that. Oh yes, I was going to tell you where it happened, where I smoked the first time ever smoked cannabis. I was in prison. I'm such a bad boy. Yeah, I was in prison, in a tough prison actually, and it was well, it was a long time ago. It's 50 odd years ago, so I can tell you, it was in Wandsworth Prison in London, which is a blooming tough place. It's a sort of place in those days where recalcitrant prisoners seem to have a habit of falling downstairs a lot, if you know what I mean. So you obeyed the rules in there if you could. Yes, I was in this cell, and someone had got some smoke resin brought in, and so you know, we'd all smoking this, and on remand we were all on remand. The three of us in this cell, designed for one. It was rather overcrowded, and yeah, so we started smoking this, and well, it did. It made it. It's the first time I'd smoked cannabis, and it just made me giggle, laugh. And I remember we had this loaf of bread, sliced loaf of bread in a plastic bag, and we were taking bits of this bread out and saying, "Oh, I'm going to have this steak. This is the most delicious steak." And I remember it actually eating this slice of bread, and it did taste like steak. Yeah, and anyway, the thing is that the screw came in with his nightstick. used to come round every once a week or twice a week and tap the bars, and he actually came in and he drew his stick across the bar, just to make sure we hadn't been filing our way out. And he just went out, and as he closed the door, he sort of turned around and smiled and said, "Have a good night, lads." He knew exactly what was going on. I think things are allowed to go on in prison that keep people calm. Anyway, that's a little story. Yeah, that's it. And I'm going to light this pipe now. See how it goes. This is my new lighter. I think I showed you my Zippo, the Scottish flag on, Saltaire. Well, the first thing I can tell you is that it's not packed properly because it's too easy to suck on, and that's not going to light it. I'll pack that down a wee bit more. I like it. Feels comfortable to hold. Yes, I could easily sit here quietly, contemplating life, with just ordinary tobacco. Anyway, nice talking to you. I'll just get on with smoking this, I think. Thanks for looking in. I'm going to pick up my motorbike and sidecar from Andy's tomorrow. And maybe get out for a ride. But I'll tell you what, it's the last day of the month, May, and it's turned to winter these last few days. Even though the sun's out, it's still quite cold. I'm not going to whinge about it. Yeah, anyway, as I was saying, thanks for looking in. This is very comfortable. Never smoked such a long pipe before. Bye-bye then. See you again soon. Oh, and the subscriber count, when I sang the song the other day and I said, please don't unsubscribe, well, 4 people did unsubscribe. How cruel, how rude. And but anyway, more came, so it's back to normal. Cheers. See you again soon. Bye.